Before you board your boat, make sure you fill out what's called a float plan. Complete this card with information such as the length of your trip or how many people are on board. Then give this card to a friend or family member who can notify the police in case you don't return on time.
You want to include a full description of your vessel, color, if it has a dynamic top or color the top is, what safety equipment you have on board. All these things will help the authorities to help identify your vessel if the need arises. I'll give you an example of a call that we got that worked out very, very easy for us. The person had actually told where they were going to go, and they had 3 stops. When they were delayed, we were actually able to go in sequence to each place, and we were very easily able to locate them, simply because they filed a float plan. The engine had actually gave them problems, and they didn't, unfortunately, have any type of communication.
Communication is key to staying safe. Since cell phones won't work in some areas, boaters should install backup.
One of the most important pieces of safety equipment you can have on board is a VHF radio, and that's similar to the one here. It gives you a good range when you're out, and you monitor channel 16, which is the international distress channel, and you can use that to talk to other boats, and you can switch to a non-working channel, which would be like 14 or 10, and it's basically, pretty fail-proof as far as safety, because if you're in trouble, you can just call on 16 and you can get port security, you can get the marine unit, and they can come and assist you.
After checking the weather, you should check the number of life jackets.
There must be a life vest for every person on board the vessel. There must be at least one life vest per person, for people who certainly cannot swim. Kids or even adults that can't swim or are not good swimmers, they should have a life vest on, because you never know when you're gonna go into the water. There are whistles that are available along with your life vest. There's also some flares that are waterproof. If you're in the water, you can ignite the flare and hold it in your hand, and that would attract any vessels that or any persons that are nearby.
The law says that you have to have the life jackets on board, but it doesn't say that you have to wear them. So when you have them on board, make sure you have quick access to them.
That's because an accident could occur in a matter of minutes.
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think that some people are inexperienced. I think that some people don't take boating seriously and what safety measures they should be taking. And people seem to think, well, I'm just going from point A to point B, and nothing is going to happen to us. When in fact, that is not the case. Things can go bad very, very quickly.
Common sense mistakes is they're just not paying attention. That's mainly what it is. You're not paying attention to what they're doing, or they're running a little late, and they decide, okay, well, the guys aren't here, we're going to speed up a little bit, and 99% of the time we'll see. It's just common sense carelessness. That's basically what it is.
To avoid some situations, officials say to slow down and don't drink and boat.
We got a number of reports of persons speeding along the 7 Mile Beach. I know over the last couple of weekends we've got some reports of wave runners and boats coming into the swim area. So that is an area that we've been concentrating on for the last 2 weeks, make sure we have a vessel in that area. You can't go on for intended prosecution because again, the Port Authority law restricts any vessel from exceeding 5 knots within 200 yards of any shoreline. At the present time, there's no laws that actually give us the power to arrest for persons who operate vessels under the influence. There is a draft law in effect that has been submitted to the ministry in 2007. As if you were driving a vehicle. So as soon as that law is passed, then we will have the power to arrest. I must say though that it is extremely dangerous to consume alcohol and operate a vessel at the same time.
Despite the lack of a law for BUI, you could face other charges if an accident or injury results. To enforce the regulations on the water, officers from various departments are on patrol day and night.
Because of the tourism industry, we do pretty much all the major inspections.
What do you look for?
Life jackets, carbon dioxide or dry chemical fire extinguishers, flare kits, flashlight, whistles, radio, so we really do an in-depth inspection.
To continue the conversations about safety at sea, the RCIPS will conduct several workshops. Officers who attended courses overseas on safety and navigation will pass the information they learned to the public.